When people think about strength, the first thing that comes to mind is muscles, lifting heavy weights, fighting, or overpowering someone else. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that's not real strength. Real strength is much quieter than that. For me, I started noticing this during moments where I didn't feel strong at all. Days when my body was exhausted, when I didn't feel like training, when my mind kept telling me to stop. Those moments taught me something important. Anyone can act tough when things are easy, but real strength shows up when things are difficult. True strength is the ability to control yourself when everything inside you wants to react. It's the ability to stay calm when others are emotional. It's the ability to keep moving forward even when your body and mind are telling you to quit. I've started to realize that real strength isn't just physical, it's discipline and it's consistency. It's doing what you know you should do even when you don't feel like doing it. It's waking up early when comfort is easier. It's training when nobody's watching. It's continuing to improve even when the progress feels slow. And more than anything, it's about mastering yourself. Recently, I started reading Vagabond, which tells the story of Miyamoto Musashi, one of the most famous samurai in Japanese history. As I read through it, I realized that Musashi's story isn't just about fighting, it's about growth. Musashi fought more than 60 duels during his lifetime, and he was never defeated. But what makes the story interesting isn't just his skill with a sword, it's about his understanding of strength changes over time. Early in his life, he was driven by ego. He wanted to prove he was the strongest. He chased victory and reputation. But over time, he began to realize that true mastery wasn't just about defeating other people, it was about mastering himself. He spent years training not only his body but his mind. He lived simply, studied strategy, practiced discipline, and constantly tried to improve himself. Later in his life, he wrote the Book of Five Rings, where he explained that mastery in combat comes from mastering your habits, your focus, and your emotions. In other words, the real opponent is your own weakness, your laziness, your anger, your distractions, and honestly, the idea applies to all of us. Real strength is patience. In a world where everyone reacts instantly, being able to pause and think is powerful. When someone insults you, the easy reaction is anger. When something becomes difficult, the easy reaction is quitting. But strength is restraint. Strength is being able to step back, observe the situation clearly, and act with attention instead of emotion. Musashi believed that if you lose control over your mind, you lose the fight. And that doesn't just apply in combat, it applies to everyday life. When you're exhausted but still choose discipline, that's strength. When you're frustrated but still choose patience, that's strength. When you fail but keep moving forward, that's strength. Another lesson Musashi teaches us is that mastery takes time. Today, people want results immediately. They want strength in a few weeks, skill in a few months, success overnight. But real strength doesn't work like that. It's built slowly, through years of effort, through small improvements, through constantly correcting yourself and continuing forward. And I think that's what true strength actually looks like. Not someone who believes they've already mastered everything, but someone who is always learning, always improving, always sharpening their mind, their body, and their character. I'm still learning this myself, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that becoming strong isn't just about defeating other people. It's about defeating the weaknesses inside yourself. Because when you learn to master yourself, you become stronger than most people will ever understand.